Hi, Karen Dice here, publisher of Mortgage Currency, and this is the August 2016 Mortgage Rule and Regulation Update. So in this video, I'm going to cover three main updates this month. One being HomeReady, another one being the VA fee structure, and the third one being enhancements to Freddie's cash to close clarifications. And I'm going to mention a couple quick other updates that you probably need to know about. So let's start with HomeReady. I recently asked some loan officers on Facebook how many loans had closed on HomeReady, and out of over 70 responses, only a handful have closed three or more. The reason cited is because of the low income limits. So Fannie is obsessed with pushing this program, and so every single month they're making new, better, easier to understand enhancements to help more people qualify, and this month is no exception. Now, first of all, to address the income limit, Fannie has changed it to 100% of the median income, got rid of the floor, and also in low census tract areas, there is zero income qualification, which means the sky is the limit, which also means that there's some areas for USDA that might be able to qualify for the low census tract area. On July 26, those who qualify for HomeReady can now also own other residential real estate. Before, they had to be a first-time home buyer. Some counseling requirements have been waived entirely, but here's a new one. If somebody had financial problems in the past, they can request a one-on-one counseling system, and they will assess whether they were ready to buy a home. So they're going to go through counseling, the counselor is going to assess, and then make the recommendation whether they're ready to buy a home or not. If the counselor allows them to buy a home, it's qualified for HomeReady. So this opens up a whole new program for your loan officers out there, because based on my Facebook responses, hardly anybody is pushing this program. Now, one other thing that you need to know about the HomeReady program is that Fannie absolutely swears that when you run a file through DU, it will automatically kick up a notice if those people qualify for the HomeReady program. That is not true. In talking to several loan officers, they actually had to go in, mark it initially as the HomeReady program, and run it that way to see if it's qualified. So change your thinking on it. Run your people through HomeReady first before you go through just regular DU. By the way, the pricing's better for HomeReady, and the mortgage insurance is actually cheaper as well. If you have the 97% conventional loan comparison chart, throw it away because we updated it with these new enhancements. Remember, share it with your real estate agents and with your clients. It's a great, great comparison chart. Okay, on to VA loans. If you originate VA loans, you probably really want to read this article. VA has updated their VA loan fee structure chart, but the chart that they provided is really confusing. In fact, it absolutely sucks. So what we did for subscribers is create a brand new one for you, much easier to understand, because if you make a mistake disclosing VA fees lower, than is required, it gets ugly, ugly, ugly fast. So download the new chart, share it with everyone in your office. Now, as most of you know, Freddie has changed the name of their underwriting system from LP to Loan Product Advisor. So there's an update. When there is an update, you'll go to the manual and you will see something called a job aid. What you'll also see, if there's a change, a blue vertical line next to the change, so you'll know that it's been changed. And with the latest update, they changed something regarding verifying cash to close, and it's been broken down into 5 different sections, being total eligible assets, total funds to be verified, required borrowed funds, and funds reserves and paid off debts. And it also clarifies what to do if the total funds verified becomes a negative number. which I hope never happens to you. So another thing worth mentioning is we wrote about FHA and VA financing where they have property assessed clean energy loans or PACE loans as the first lien on the property. It's now easier to finance. They've come up with rules and regulations on that without having to pay off the PACE loan. And if you are bored someday, we provided 293 pages of the proposed CFPB updates to know before you own mortgage disclosure rules. Now, if you want to read it, fine, but this is your chance to register what you want changed in that rule because it's out for comment. So thanks for viewing, and if you would like a free virtual tour of Mortgage Currency, go to the website mortgagecurrency.com and request it online. Don't get a loan rejected because you didn't know that the rules had changed, and remember that getting a loan approved and closed these days is rocket science.